I watched my best friend's life fall apart in a single, heart-wrenching moment when his wife blocked him on all platforms after reaching Germany. My name is Kwame, and this is the story of my friend Kojo. We grew up together in a small village in Ghana. Kojo was always the hardworking type, determined to make something of himself and support his family. When he met Abina, it was like a dream come true. They fell in love quickly and got married not long after. Kojo worked tirelessly to save up money. He wanted the best for Abina, and when she got accepted to a university in Germany, he was ecstatic. He believed that if she could study there, they would have a better future. He spent 117,397 Ghanaian cedis, around 7,000 euros, to send her to Germany on a student visa. I remember the day Abina left. Kojo was so proud and hopeful. We all celebrated and wished her well. She promised to keep in touch and said she would be back as soon as she finished her studies. For a while, everything seemed fine. They would video call, and Kojo would beam with pride whenever he talked about her. But then, the calls started to become less frequent. Kojo tried to reach out to her, but she always had an excuse. She was busy with school, she said. He was worried but still hopeful. He believed in her. One day, Kojo came to me with a look I had never seen before. He had been trying to call Abina, but she wasn't picking up. He asked me to try from my phone, and to our shock, she answered immediately. As soon as she realized it was me, she hung up and blocked my number too. Kojo was devastated. He spent days trying to reach her, using different phones, even contacting her friends. Eventually, he found out the truth. Abina had blocked him on all platforms and had no intention of coming back. She had used the money he worked so hard to save to start a new life in Germany, leaving him behind without a second thought. I watched my best friend crumble. He had given everything for her, and she had abandoned him. It wasn't just the money, it was the betrayal and the shattered dreams that hurt the most. He had believed in her, in their future together, and she had destroyed it all with a single click. Kojo is trying to move on, but the pain is still there. He works even harder now, not for dreams of a better future with Abina, but just to get through each day. It's a harsh lesson, one that none of us will ever forget. Trust can be broken in an instant, and sometimes the people you love the most can hurt you the deepest. Weeks turned into months, and Kojo became a shadow of his former self. He hardly spoke, and when he did, there was a hollowness in his voice. We all tried to help him, but there was only so much we could do. His heart was broken, and nothing seemed to mend it. One evening, we sat around the fire, a common pastime in our village. The elders told stories, trying to distract Kojo from his pain. But he barely listened. His eyes were distant, lost in memories of a life that no longer existed. Then, something unexpected happened. A letter arrived from Germany. It was from Abina. We gathered around as Kojo opened it, his hands trembling. The letter was short, just a few lines. She apologized for everything, said she had made a mistake, and wanted to come back. She asked for forgiveness and begged him to send money for a ticket home. For a moment, hope flickered in Kojo's eyes. But then, he crumpled the letter and threw it into the fire. He had finally realized that some wounds are too deep to heal with mere words. Abina's betrayal had changed him forever. Kojo decided to focus on rebuilding his life. He poured his energy into his work and started new projects in the village. Slowly, he began to find a new purpose. He helped build a new school, ensuring that the children of our village would have the education he and many others never had. Through his efforts, Kojo became a pillar of strength in our community. He might have lost his dreams of a future with Abina, but he found a new dream in helping others. His pain became a source of inspiration for us all. Yet, even as he moved forward, the memory of Abina's betrayal lingered like a shadow. It was a constant reminder that trust is fragile and that sometimes the people we love the most can hurt us the deepest. Kojo's story is a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the dangers of blind trust and the strength it takes to rise from betrayal.